You said you're getting Vikas on the show, right? So it
Right.
can be Vikas Sachdeva, it can be Vikas Agarwal.
Yeah.
How about I talk about you today? Would love to know about your journey. I have personally seen your journey. It's been an
Right.
amazing journey. You
Right.
remember in Pune, the first time we met,
True.
you were in that small little office.
Yeah.
I just think that let's just do a role reversal today.
Oh,
For the
my
audience, it
goodness.
will just be Vikas. You're interviewing Vikas.
Okay.
Vikas is interviewing Vikas, but the
So
Vikas
I
is
am saying the
changed.
Vikas calling Vikas.
See, you're very good at brand, right? So yes, Vikas calling
Sure.
Vikas.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Vikas Agrawal and I am the founder of All Port Experts. So, Alt is your alternate and Port is your portfolio management services. So, at an organization level, we bring about complete expertise in terms of investing in alternative investment funds and portfolio management services. So, it is our endeavor at Allport to organize these knowledge based sessions, and we call it Ask the Expert Show. And some of you have been watching it for quite some time, may be familiar with this kind of Ask the Expert Show that we organize for our investors. And the whole idea is to educate and empower the investor community as a whole. And recently we concluded one of the podcasts with Mr. Ashish Somaya, and with me I have someone very special, Vikas Sachdeva. Well, most of you would know him in the alternate space and probably doesn't require any kind of introduction. But having said that, let me have the privilege of introducing him. He brings about almost 2.5 decades of rich experience in terms of investing in capital markets, having had led couple of organizations right from Aditya Birla to Edelweiss, Enam, and recently he worked with Sundaram where he was heading the alternates and he was instrumental in terms of helping them to scale up the business. So I thought today is an opportunity for us to read his mind and try and understand how do we where are we headed in terms of economy, and we try and read his mind and take some wisdom from him. So thank you, Vikas, for taking the time out and agreed to do this for us.
Thank you. I was just listening to you introduce me. By the way, this Alt Port is a very interesting name. It used to be slightly different earlier. This is
Right.
very contemporary. I think it just conveys the point. So, how did the name Alt Port come to your mind? Is it just an amalgamation of AIF and portfolio which you put through?
Right.
Yeah.
So, as you know, we've completed now 5 years, going to complete 5 years, and our company name used to be AIF and PMS
Correct.
Experts. So,
Correct.
so we have expertise in alternates, but we wanted to apply for a trademark and also a unique name which people can remember. So that's the
Absolutely.
reason we came out with this, where I originated this term called Alt Port. It's an alternate and portfolio.
Yes, that actually brings me to. I'm just thinking aloud. I don't know whether you'll be open to this. You mentioned that you get experts on the show.
Right.
Your company itself was AIF PMS experts.
Right.
And yet I'm wondering, you have interviewed people like me, but has anybody interviewed you? You said you're getting Vikas on the show, right? So it
Right.
can be Vikas Sachdeva, it can be Vikas Agarwal.
Yeah.
How about I talk about you today? How does it, I mean, I'm sure that people who are listening in would love to know about your journey. I have personally seen your journey. It's been an amazing journey. You remember in Pune, the first time we met,
True.
you were in that small little office.
Yeah, yeah.
And at that point of time, also, I think your ambitions were far bigger than your office.
Right.
Okay, so I just think that let's just do a role reversal today.
Oh,
For the
my
audience, it
goodness.
will just be Vikas. You're interviewing Vikas.
Okay.
Vikas is interviewing Vikas, but the
So
Vikas
I am
is
saying the
changed.
Vikas calling Vikas.
See, you're very good at brand, right? So yes, Vikas calling
Sure.
Vikas. Okay with you?
Oh, I am happy to answer.
Because I know a little bit about your backstory, but not enough. And honestly, I've seen a lot of success stories in this industry. But with each passing year, each passing decade, it gets more and more difficult to become successful. And you are a child of the new generation. You were an entrepreneur earlier, and now you are here, and you've been very successful. What's your AUM today? And how many people do you employ? I mean, I've seen you from very humble beginnings.
Right,
So if you can
right.
just give some idea.
Right.
Yeah.
So we are 30 of us now.
30 people,
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
And our idea is that, so we're managing about 400 families between these 30 people that I talk about. We have
Okay.
presence in Mumbai, Pune, Nashik, Aurangabad. So predominantly Maharashtra. driven organization at this point of time. But as you rightly said, our ambition is to become the largest platform when it comes to alternates and portfolio management services in India. So maybe you'll have very soon, you will hear it from me that we want to hire more number of people.
Amazing. But then your journey is what, 5 years, 6 years that you've been an entrepreneur? How long has it been?
So I laid down the foundation of this organization in 2020 during the lockdown time.
Yes.
So it's been about 5 years.
I met you immediately after the lockdown.
Right.
Yeah. And before that, you were with Motilal Oswal.
Motilal Oswal.
So, I mean, I know Motilal Oswal is a fertile ground for entrepreneurs. I have a huge amount of respect for the firm.
Right.
But I want to understand, let's just go step by step back,
Sure.
right? So, from an entrepreneur, or rather before an entrepreneur, you were an employee.
Right.
Okay. And when I talk to your colleagues, I think you were one of the star employees. You're one of the few people who actually got an executive coach
Right,
at a zonal
right,
level.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just tell us something about your journey in Motilal Oswal.
Oh, so
And what prompted you to come this side?
right. No, so Motilal is basically a powerhouse when it comes to ideas, So under the able guidance of both Motilal ji and Ramdev ji, this is a fantastic organization. I spent about almost a decade with this organization. So one of the things which I learned over there is that God is in detail, in the sense that you have to build your execution capability in a manner where the more you deep dive, the better you execute. The better you execute, the better the outcome is. So one of the key learnings for us is that, because I was instrumental in terms of scaling of the asset management piece initially, and then moved to their wealth management business.
Oh, is it? You've seen both sides?
Yeah, both the sides of the table. So having spent about almost a decade with them, one thing which was always there is that, as an organization, this organization is known for their execution capabilities, and that really helped me a lot, and to give me a lot of confidence to think that. Because I come from Agrawal family background, so it's there in my DNA. I'm supposed to have my own shop, So I was thinking about it. So I spent about almost 2 decades before Motilal and also Motilal Oswal as a nation in the asset management business as well as wealth management business. So when I laid down the foundation of this organization, I wanted to basically solve a much bigger problem, and the bigger problem was that what I was witnessing those days is that they were good quality mutual fund managers. They were quitting their job and they were taking the PMS licenses in India those days in 2017, 18, and starting up their the PMS businesses. Now I felt, it's basically an opportunity. And those days, let me tell you, it used to be in the hand of big wealth outfit to decide the destiny of a fund manager, whether he would be successful in terms of AUM or not, based on their approvals. Because this distribution business used to be in alternates, particularly used to be in the hand of all the large wealth outfits in India. So I thought that why not we'll bring a platform, we'll kind of create an ecosystem where I would invite the high quality portfolio managers, and I would invite the like-minded investors, and all of us would come on the same platform and exchange good ideas with each other and allocate money to the deserving portfolio manager. So
Interesting.
that's how I started in 2020.
So basically, this whole idea is democratizing the entire process,
Right.
socializing the entire process,
Yes.
where merit is more important than the money you manage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
very interesting. But then you also mentioned that you were in the asset management business, primarily managing mutual funds, I presume.
Yeah,
Then to move from mutual funds to alternates,
right.
What was the thought process behind that?
No, so initial days, see, mutual fund to sahi hai, no denying on the fact that all of us, and credit goes to, all the CEOs like Nilesh Bhai, Bala, Aap, because you've traveled to smallest of the smallest cities in India and talked about the importance of mutual fund. As a result of that, today mutual fund has reached to more than 6 crores people in India, so no denying the fact that this is one of the tool where everyone has created the kind of wealth which is required. But this was something beyond that. So I wanted to see to it that, as I said, that this industry was shaping up. In 2011-12, I saw AIF industry getting structured and regulated by SEBI. And life में ऐसा होता है ना कि हम लोग कहते हैं कि life में चीज़ें 2 बार होती है, because one in your mind and the second is that in reality once you visualize. मैं ये बोलता हूँ लाइफ में मैंने जो देखा अभी तक चीजें 2 बार होती, एक बार यूएस में और एक बार इंडिया में. So
Interesting.
post Lehman Brothers crisis, you know, and there were some veterans from our industry have also realized this fact that alternates started shaping up big time in the US, and you know all the high quality portfolio managers started building up their vertical, and we saw that that has become one of the largest asset class in the world across the globe. And then one thing was sure that India will eventually follow the trend. Now look, when we started, the total size of the industry, the PMS, used to be less than 50-60,000 crores,
Correct.
which is now about 4 lakh crores.
Correct.
The AIF industry used to be less than 40-50,000 crores those days, and there were only 3, 4, 5 players.
Correct.
Today, you will not believe the AIFs there are more than 2,000 AIFs which are approved by SEBI as I talk to you, and non-promoter and non-institutional money under the PMS umbrella is reached to almost 4 lakh crores.
Super.
And where your Cat 3 alone is about 2.5 lakh crores. So you see what mutual fund we took good 20-25 years to reach to this level. This industry hardly took 6-7 years, and where it is now. So
Interesting.
eventually you will see that as the per capita income goes up, as the number of HNIs goes up in India, as the mass affluent starts growing, you will see that alternates becoming much bigger and going to be part of the overall portfolio of every client.
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. वो एक शाहरुख का वो पिक्चर ना, बोलता है आप कुछ सोच लेते हो तो पूरी कायनात मिल जाती है उसको करने में. आई थिंक दैट्स प्रीटी मच व्हाट यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. विजुअलाइज किया है, देखा, हो गया. बिकॉज आई मीन म्यूचुअल फंड सही है कैंपेन मेरे हिसाब से जब लॉन्च हुआ था. ये सिर्फ म्यूचुअल फंड को फायदा नहीं हुआ, ये सारे एसेट क्लासेस को फायदा हो गया बिकॉज इक्विटी सही है और लॉन्ग टर्म सोचना है, ये बहुत बड़ी चीज हो गई उसमें. सो आई थिंक दैट्स अ वेरी गुड पॉइंट ऑफ बिगिनिंग. You also
but
mentioned,
credit, sorry to interrupt, but credit goes to all of you. आप एमफी के बोर्ड में भी आपने देखा, जो आप लोगों का जो सीईओस का डिस्कशन होता है, आप लोगों ने वो एमफी को एनकरेज किया म्यूचुअल फंड सही है बनाने के लिए ऐड, और वो वहाँ से सचिन तेंदुलकर, धोनी जब ये बोलने लगे तो इवेंचुअली ये लोगों का टच बढ़ गया.
क्या है ना, हमारी पोजीशन पे हमको कोई क्रेडिट देता नहीं है, तो जब मिलता है हम छोड़ते भी नहीं. सो थैंक यू फॉर दैट, थैंक यू फॉर द काइंड वर्ड्स.
So kind of.
बट एक अच्छी चीज़ आपने बताई, इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ आपने बताई. आप अग्रवाल है, आपके खून में बिजनेस करना है, तो आपका बैकग्राउंड क्या है? आपके फैमिली बिजनेस फैमिली है, आप कहाँ दिल्ली से आए हैं, दिल्ली के बाहर से आए हैं, आपका बैकग्राउंड क्या है?
Right. So basically, I come from a very small city called Bhilai. Those days it used to be very small. Now it would have grown.
So हर सिटी ग्रो हो गई.
Yeah, जी. So then I moved to Pune. The
So
first
भिलाई
time.
से पुणे कैसे?
Bhilai, so I did my MBA from Pune.
Ah,
An institute called ISBM run by Dr. Pramod
Of
Kumar.
course.
So I was in 2002 batch over there, studied from there, and that's how but I always wanted to be in the share market. So those days I was very passionate about knowing more about share market. I used to see CNBC those days, 2002-3 year time that I am referring to.
ऐसा है मेरे लाइफ में बल्क ऑफ माई करियर मैंने मारवाड़ियों के साथ काम किया या गुजरातियों के साथ काम किया है.
जी.
तो मेरे खून के अंदर जो है ना, अभी पंजाबियत बहुत कम रह गई है. बिकम वेरी एंटरप्रेन्योरियल, सो आई कैन कंप्लीटली अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. सो भिलाई से आप पुणे आए, पुणे से फिर सीधा मोतीलाल ओसवाल में गए?
नहीं. So Pune se I started up my career with SBI Mutual Fund.
Okay.
As a junior probationary officer.
अच्छा.
Spent good time with Srini and DP Singh used to be known.
Srini
like
used to
that.
be with me in Birla.
Okay. So then I was heading my Bhilai and Raipur branch those days as a branch manager. Started up from very scratch as a relationship manager, then moved on to become branch manager. Then because I know Ramdev ji is from Bhilai, Raipur, so that's how I used to know him, and he's the richest man from Chhattisgarh, Mr. Ramdev Agarwal.
He just bought right and sat tight.
Yeah, proud to share that. Recently he was honored by a CM of Chhattisgarh as one of the most richest man coming from Raipur, and so he also comes from very humble background. So I was very inspired to see the kind of work that they. So then I wanted to join Motilal Oswal. So I met Ashish Somaiya in 2012 when he joined Motilal Oswal. Then he offered me job there, and then I joined. Then Akhil joined there. Yeah. So I got Akhil in Motilal Oswal.
Achha.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So now you are the owner of an organization. अभी आप खुद कंपनी चलाते हैं, okay? आप एम्प्लॉय थे, सीनियर एम्प्लॉय थे, टॉप रेटेड एम्प्लॉय थे और सब छोड़ के अभी अपनी अपनी कंपनी चालू की है जहाँ ऑलमोस्ट वर्चुअली स्क्रैच से चालू किया आपने।
जी जी
जो आपका एसबीआई में प्रोबेशनरी ऑफिसर का हिसाब था वो आपके एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में वापस शुरू हुआ।
राइट।
तो ये जो जर्नी आपकी थी उसमें आपके क्या लर्निंग्स हैं? मतलब आपने कोई भी एंटरप्रेन्योर को शुरू
जी,
में
जी।
थोड़ा तो एक डाउट आता है, सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस हिल जाता है कि मैं
Right.
सही कर रहा हूँ कि नहीं। और आपने बोला आपने कोविड में चालू किया,
हाँ
वो इटसेल्फ इज अ बिग थिंग।
राइट
तो
राइट।
ये आपकी जर्नी में आपको क्या लर्निंग्स हुई हैं अभी तक? लर्निंग्स आपकी पर्सनल लर्निंग्स, आपके इन्वेस्टर से क्या लर्निंग्स रही हैं, कुछ शेयर कीजिए।
Right, right. So let me start with my professional learnings first. So one of the learnings for us is that we have realized that at one point of time I used to believe that this is the style which works. Like
Okay.
I used to follow GARP, growth at a reasonable
Reasonable
price,
price.
and I always felt that in India is a growing country and GARP would always do well. But over a period of time, I learned from my own mistake is that this is not, you will not have this situation that one particular style would always go. So therefore, we at an organization level went back and further sharpened and evolved our own investment philosophy that we'll have at least 5 different styles in the portfolio. If I am constructing your portfolio, suppose you're my client, then I would certainly give attention to value, where some of the value portfolio managers have reasonably doing very well in the last 4 or 5 years. I would have some allocation to GAP, some allocation to quantarian manager also, because you have to have quantarian approach. When everybody is say buying IT, you need somebody to sell IT.
Correct.
So therefore having a quantarian approach is
Very interesting.
equally important in the portfolio. And then we would also nowadays that thanks to these changes happening in the industry like AI coming in, I would pay more attention to quant investing as well and have to have some allocation towards quant investing. So now what we are doing is, after learning this whole thing, we've changed our overall asset allocation. So one of the key learnings for us is that we cannot be dependent on one particular style. And when we are constructing the portfolio of a client, we have to have allocation in each of these styles. That's number one. Number two is very, very important to evaluate and do complete due diligence of the portfolio manager. Initially, I used to have some 5-7 parameters to look at. Now I have about 50-55 parameters to evaluate the portfolio. Give you one example that I made the mistake. One of the portfolio manager that I visited, then after going to his office, because we made this mandatory requirement that we have to meet the portfolio manager.
Correct. उसके office
One
में
of the
जाके,
office में गए तो देखे he was the only man working.
Oh.
So
Key man risk.
yeah, so key man risk, and there was nobody else there. I said, where are your analysts? That nobody is there. He was the only man. So then and then he's a big name, by the way, and I don't want to tell you that. So what I'm trying to tell you is that boutique is a choice, is a design, but you have to evaluate and deep dive there. So after doing these things, we've realized that we would do these 50 checks before we onboard any high quality portfolio manager. Third thing that we realize is that we will not directly onboard. We will put them on radar and see for 1 year, 2 years, till the time we build our confidence before we approve them. So all that is basically helping us to create a portfolio which is absolutely high quality, high growth, where chances of meeting accident is negligible, and it's a short recipe to create high performing portfolio.
Very interesting. तो ये जो आपने 50-55 चीज़ों की चेकलिस्ट बनाई है,
जी.
who monitors this along with you? आपका कुछ IC है?
Oh, yes.
Okay, तो can you shed some light? क्योंकि like you said, एक बंदे के पास आप गए, आप अनुभव हो गए कि एक बंदा सब कुछ करता है. अगर विकास अग्रवाल ही सब कुछ कर रहा है, इवैल्यूएशन, चांसेस है वो गलती कर सकता है. तो आपका आईसी है, क्या प्रोसेस है?
यस, हमने इसमें बहुत काम किया विकास जी. थैंक्स फॉर आस्किंग दिस क्वेश्चन. सो दैट इज द रीजन वी आर 30 ऑफ अस. सो व्हाट वी हैव डन इज वी फॉर्मड अ रिसर्च टीम, एंड वी हैव चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट इन हाउस. द लेडी कम्स विद 10 years ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस. अलॉन्ग विद दैट मैंने क्या किया, जो हमारे क्लस्टर हेड्स हैं उनको भी हमने उस कमिटी में एंटर किया, बिकॉज दे आर द वन हु इंटरेक्ट विद क्लाइंट्स. And I've got someone who is external.
Excellent.
Yeah, so sometimes we can be biased towards one particular theme. So we reach out to him as a mentor, and he would give us the idea and maybe a different view altogether. So that's how we have built our own investment committee. Excellent. That's on the professional side. Now, as far as personal is concerned, those were the very difficult days during COVID. Everyone said including Ramdev ji, that don't leave the job, stay back. It was very difficult to convince him that, but he said that you are starting, so I won't stop. And those are the days when people felt that world has come to an end.
Yeah.
But I felt that, if the world would alive, I would do better. So first of all, when you are starting up,
What a positive statement.
yeah, so you have to have your own high conviction.
Correct.
And those, 27th was a lockdown and Honorable Prime Minister declared, and I started on 1st of May. So 1st of May we did the puja and started from a small office, a small one room office from Viman Nagar, Pune those days. And I always had this ambition that, I don't know about the size, but one thing we would ensure that we understand the domain. So one, we keep on doing the same thing 100 times, 1000 times, 10,000 times, 1 lakh times, 1 crore times. Maybe fail many times. I don't know how many times you would have failed, but we will build an expertise. So right from peon to myself as a CEO, all of us are involved in doing only one thing, which is to create portfolio in alternates and portfolio management. So if you keep on doing one thing, like a Bruce Lee, so yeah, people are scared about the kick that he is expertise in that area. So we've decided that, and therefore we are experts in alternates and portfolio management service. So we said we will understand this domain and have complete understanding. Today we cover about 550 PMSs under the PMS platform and about close to 650 AIFs.
Amazing. No, this is very refreshing and a very different thing. I want to ask you two questions which are playing on my mind. You talked about failure, so let's talk about failures. Have you come across any strategy of yours, any idea of yours, or any client portfolio which has not done as per your expectations? I don't want to use the word failure,
Sure.
but which has been a stumbling block which forced you to pivot and think differently कि चलो यार ये नहीं चल रहा है, मैंने 10,000 बार ट्राई कर लिया है, तो शायद चांस है अभी तो मेरे को कुछ और करना पड़ेगा. क्या लर्निंग है, ऐसे कोई आपके पास एक्सपीरियंस है किसी
Oh yes, we have. See, nobody can say in this world that if you take 10 calls, all 10 of them will go right.
Correct.
So you'll have to keep on learning, and experience plays an important role. One of the things that we have realized, I was just giving you that example of, investing in high growth companies.
Yes.
And
तो
that is where we had to go back and evolve.
जो आपने गार्प का एग्जांपल दिया फिर
जी.
उसमें.
That was a learning.
Interesting. The other thing which has fascinated me, जब से मैंने आपको छोटे से ऑफिस में देखा है, आपका ऑफिस छोटा था लेकिन फिर भी आपने एक जगह बना के रखी थी फॉर इंटरव्यूइंग पीपल. यू वर वेरी कन्विंस्ड अबाउट द डिजिटल मीडियम उस समय.
Right.
तो ये क्या आपका कन्विक्शन लेवल इतना हाई कैसे है, और आपका जो क्लाइंट पोर्टफोलियो प्रोसेस है ये सब कुछ डिजिटल है अभी?
जी.
आपका मार्केटिंग डिजिटल है, आपका सेल्स डिजिटल है, आपका क्लाइंट ऑनबोर्डिंग डिजिटल, सब कुछ डिजिटल है, एंड टू एंड डिजिटल है?
जी, absolutely. So
Interesting.
क्या हुआ कि during my Motilal Oswal stint, I had a chance to meet two gentlemen along with my bosses. So I met Nitin Kamath.
Zerodha.
Yeah. And then I had a chance to meet the promoter of Paytm.
अच्छा.
So there it was very clear that digital is the only way going ahead. So one thing that I picked up from there, and that stayed with me. I couldn't sleep that day when I met Nikhil Kamath. I went to his office to invite him to attend Berkshire Hathaway's AGM. So I was going, so I invited him, but he said no, I won't be able to come. And the other thing is that because you'll have to go back to the basics here, that what is the purpose of the organization, what is the purpose of the founder. My purpose was always to educate and empower the investor community as well. There was one gentleman, he had a portfolio of 21.5 crores. He was doing better than me. I said, I won't be able to manage your portfolio because you're doing. While leaving, he went to my social media account. He wrote that, one of the most honest and founder that I have ever come across in terms of saying no, that you are doing better than me and I won't be able. You need to have, so we want to ensure that in terms of integrity, in terms of honesty with client, in terms of bringing the transparency on the table. And the purpose is very clear, that to educate and empower. If they can do it on their own, nothing like it. If they need advisor like us, we are always there. Or if they wish to deal with some other deserving wealth management team, we would be more than happy to educate them and send them. Idea is to build a platform where education and where the client's education plays an important role. Automatically things will fall in place. Today the total size is only 8 lakh crores. This will become 80 lakh crores in the next 10-15 years time. Imagine what would be the size of our team those days, Vikas.
Oh, interestingly, you mentioned that. I think the last time I spoke to you, I also talked to you about this ultimate sales champion, which you talked to me about, right? Champion or machine? What is that? Machine. I keep confusing that. And to move from 8 to 80, you need a strong execution. And I think one of the executions is how do you drive sales? I talk to a lot of people, okay, and while ambition की कमी नहीं है इस देश में,
जी,
ओके, हर एक आदमी बहुत पॉजिटिव है, एग्जीक्यूशन का इंटेंट भी बहुत है, लेकिन लोग एग्जीक्यूट नहीं कर पाते हैं. मैंने कई जगह ऐसा देखा है कि आप बोलो अगर आपको 5 क्लाइंट्स को मिलना है दिन में, उनके साथ पोर्टफोलियो रिव्यू करना है, तो बहाने शुरू हो जाते हैं कि 3 से ज़्यादा नहीं हो सकता है, 4 नहीं हो सकता है, 5 नहीं. मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि हमको अलग एक्सट्रीम पे जाना है, 14 घंटे काम करना है, बट मैं बोल रहा हूँ अगर आपको 8 से 80 करना है, तो आपको कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा. जितना फनल में डालोगे उतना आपको कन्वर्जन मिलेगा. तो आप कोई दूसरा, आज कोई एंटरप्रेन्योर आपकी बात सुन रहा होगा, ओके, मैं चाहूंगा कि एंटरप्रेन्योर्स आपकी बात सुने, तो आपको क्या सीख देना चाहेंगे कि ये मेंटल बैरियर कैसे तोड़ा जाए? यू एग्जीक्यूट मोर, यू मीट मोर क्लाइंट्स, आप कैसे करते हैं, अपनी टीम से कैसे करवाते हैं? कैन यू जस्ट शेयर सम इनसाइट्स?
नो, सो first of all, thanks for asking me this question. I feel that the strategy is executed. Strategy becomes meaningful only when it is executed.
Absolutely.
So execution plays an important role.
Correct.
And we don't have too many strategies. Our strategy is very clear that we want to be better and better. We don't want to be bigger and bigger. Bigger is basically an outcome of betterness. Yeah. So you have to be.
Pause. Saying I want to get better and better. मैं जितना बेटर पे फोकस करूँगा बिगर अपने आप हो जाएगा.
जी.
Beautiful.
It's an outcome. So इसमें विकास जी मेरा ये पॉइंट है, जितने भी एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं मेरे फ्रेंड्स हैं, मैं उनको यही बोलता हूँ कि 2 चीज़ें हमें इसमें करनी है. पहला, यू हैव टू हैव एग्जीक्यूशन प्लान. जैसे बोला ना, गॉड इज इन डिटेल. सो आपको भगवान खोजना है तो आपको डिटेल में जाना पड़ेगा. द मोर यू डीप डाइव, द मोर यू क्रिएट द लिस्ट ऑफ द एक्टिविटीज दैट यू नीड टू डू. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू आर सेइंग दैट मीटिंग 5 people in Bombay is difficult. Why don't you organize a road show or a seminar, and then meet people, or create a podcast the way we are doing and educate people? So first of all, you have to have strategy in place, and once you have strategy in place, strategy becomes meaningful only when it is executed 10,000 times, 1 lakh times, and 1 crore times.
Superb. I always get inspired when I do that. और मैंने वो किताब भी पढ़ी है.
जी. Ultimate Sales Machine by Chet Hong.
Yeah, it is not just about sales. ये मेरे दिमाग में आ गया पढ़ के, because sales is just one factor is taking care of.
Right.
आप लाइफ में कोई भी चीज़ पे लगा दो, जैसे आपने बताया, आपका इंटेंट हो एग्जीक्यूट करने का, तो आप रास्ता निकाल ही लेंगे. एंड देन जस्ट कीप एग्जीक्यूटिंग, which is right. And just, I mean, 1 or 2 final questions.
Please.
Today, समझो आज अगर आपको कोई आके बोले कि आई वांट टू नॉमिनेट यू फॉर एन अवार्ड, आप किस कैटेगरी में अपने आप को नॉमिनेट करना चाहेंगे? मोस्ट डिजिटल savvy entrepreneur, most fastest growing AUM entrepreneur, high quality work entrepreneur. What is that you think? Which category will you like to? I'm just putting a hypothetical question.
Right.
I just want to read your mind. Where do you see yourself?
Yeah. No, I don't want to wear these caps.
No, आपको पहनाने का नहीं. I want to make you wear a cap.
One of the things that I want to
what is the
talk
core?
about, the most methodical, investor-friendly platform in India for investing in alternates and portfolio management.
So that is what you want to be getting an award for. That is the most methodical, investor-friendly platform in India.
Right.
Amazing. I think I will encourage more and more of people listening to you to go and check your platform. Is there any way they can go and check it?
Yeah, so they can visit allportfunds.com.
Allport Funds, ALTPOR?
PORT, allportfunds.com.
Funds.com. So
Put together one word. So Allport is your alternates and portfolio, and funds is like where you get to see category 1, category 2, category 3 funds, all the funds at a one place, and then understanding, doing your own risk analysis there, and then see to it that which product suits my requirements. Because इसमें क्या होता है ना, because you know yourself, because you've spent 2.5-3 decades in the industry, is that people see the past performance and then invest, and after investing they realize that this was not meant for.
Correct. Correct.
And like for example, somebody invests in small cap fund,
Correct.
and the small cap would have 2 or 3 years of underperformance, and they would burn their finger and may not come back again. Now our attempt is always we focus on understanding the risk appetite more than risk appetite. We try and read the mind of the investor, the behavior, whether that gentleman has really has the stomach to digest this kind of volatility or not. How is he behaving during the bad times? So we don't start with small cap portfolio at all. You start with multi-cap portfolio and read his mind, work with that investor for a year or two before we construct the portfolio second time.
Interesting. And you mentioned that there are over 2,000 AIFs and there are tons of products on your
Yeah,
platform which you are
right.
evaluating. 550 is a number you just, if I remember
Yes.
correctly. In terms of private equity, you also look at private equity, or is this something which is something you choose not
No,
to
so
do?
that's part of category 2. So that's part of our research coverage. Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
See, Cat 2 में I just want to tell you, because आप तो खुद बोर्ड पे हैं, okay, very recently आपने event किया था. So we had Cat 3 managers, we had Cat 2 managers also, some of them, and we had a conference also there. क्या हुआ है ना, पिछले 15 सालों में India has produced more than 75 unicorns. You know, when I say unicorn, more than 8,500 crores of valuations, and there some of them are at 25,000 crores of valuation. But I have not come across any investor, or probably you can correlate. Have you come across any investor who can say that, look, I was part of this unicorn journey and I have made tons
बिल्कुल
of
नहीं,
money? No,
बिल्कुल नहीं,
nothing
बिल्कुल
happened.
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं.
Now let me tell you, US used to be where we are in 1981, 82 times, when their economy size used to be $2.5 trillion. When they saw this value migration happening and most of the money coming in through these startups, as I said, to life में चीजें दो बार होती, एक बार US में एक हमारे financial industry में, they were more confident, and therefore they put the maximum money in Paytm, they put the maximum money in Ola, and all these companies have grown to 100x, 200x, but none of us made money.
Correct.
But thanks to now Cat 2 private equity culture which we are building in India, where now we see that investors are taking interest and believing in this story, and then investing in these businesses at an early stage of their growth curve, and want to ride through the entire growth journey of those businesses, not only before listing, even post listing.
This is very heartening, because जो आपने boutique fund managers का बात किया ना,
Yeah.
there are these boutique companies also,
Right.
and boutique category 2 AIFs also.
Right.
Very smart people, but just because लोगों को awareness नहीं है,
जी.
और वैसे भी बहुत supply है उसमें, मतलब
Right.
different ideas है. मैं 3 कंपनियों के एडवाइजरी बोर्ड पे हूँ,
जी.
एंड आई कैन टेल यू दैट इतनी मेहनत करते हैं लोग, इतनी मेहनत करते हैं लोग, एंड जो जज्बा है, जो इनका एक पैशन है,
Oh,
इट इज़
yes.
अनबिलीवेबल.
Right.
अनबिलीवेबल. हमेशा पॉजिटिव रहते हैं, प्रूफ ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट करना है, फंडिंग लेके आना है. सो आई थिंक पीपल लाइक यू गिविंग अ चांस टू देम थ्रू योर इन्वेस्टर्स, बहुत ही अच्छी बात है. ये आपने एक अच्छी बात की कि भैया प्राइवेट इक्विटी में आज तक किसी ने इतना पैसा बनाया नहीं है. वो सब चले जाते हैं अनलिस्टेड इक्विटी में और हाथ जला बैठते
और
हैं.
ये सब इंस्टीट्यूशनल वाले बना रहे हैं.
और हाथ जला बैठते हैं.
जी.
हमने देखा है कि कितने आईपीओस जो आ रहे हैं अनलिस्टेड में ऊंचे भाव में खरीद के लेके गए
जी.
लोग, और अल्टीमेटली ये हो रहा है. सो या आई थिंक इट्स अ वेरी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग.
उसमें क्या हो रहा है ना, जो आप बोल रहे हैं, उसमें देयर इज नो आर्बिट्राज ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन.
करेक्ट.
Please understand, that is available like a listed stock.
Correct.
And people are manipulating there.
करेक्ट.
कि आज वहाँ पे NSE का भाव ये हो गया, आज वहाँ पे HDB बिफोर लिस्टिंग ये हो गया, but that's not the right value.
दैट्स नॉट द राइट वे.
And that's not the right way to.
No, I completely agree. I completely agree. No, wonderful. I just want to ask one last question. अभी फाइनली एक मार्केट्स का क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा.
जी.
मेरे पास तो सी वी आर पेड टू बी बुलिश.
Right.
ओके, बट आस्किंग यू अ क्वेश्चन, ये जो गोल्ड सिल्वर का इतना माहौल बना है अभी फेस्टिव सीजन भी आ रहा है, ओके आप लोगों को क्या एडवाइस कर रहे हैं? गोल्ड खरीदना चाहिए, सिल्वर खरीदना चाहिए? फिर मैं आपको मेरा भी बताऊंगा।
राइट। सो देखिए, हमारा एज एन हम वी आर एसेट एलोकेटर। हमारा काम ही है कि हमने 2015 से अभी तक का मैंने एक चार्ट बनाया 2025 का, हर 10 साल का डेटा उठा के देखा है, जिसमें हिस्टोरिकली अगर आप देखते हैं तो कुछ एलोकेशन गोल्ड में जाता है। तो हम कैसे प्ले करते हैं कि दैट इज वेयर वी प्ले म्यूचुअल फंड, हाइब्रिड फंड, वेयर वी गिव मनी टू मल्टी एसेट फंड, वेयर गोल्ड इज पार्ट ऑफ द फंड एंड सम अमाउंट ऑफ इक्विटी इज देयर. So as an organization, we come under wealth creators, category, fastest wealth creator, whatever you want to call it. So there, of course, the major portion is into equities, maybe listed, unlisted, both. But some amount of money goes to this commodity-driven markets also.
No, it's a very valid point because मेरे पास कई लोग आते हैं. मैं 3 साल पहले 4 साल पहले लोगों को बोला था कि गोल्ड पे आप थोड़ा सा एलोकेशन बनाइए, कोई गोल्ड में डाल ही नहीं रहे. ओके, इट हेल्प्स. लेकिन आज जब गोल्ड का भाव भाग गए, लोग आके पूछ रहे हैं कि डालें अभी, एंड आई एम जस्ट पुशिंग देम बैक. और मेरे को लोग बोलते हैं ये आदमी ऐसे ही है, ये पॉजिटिव नहीं है गोल्ड के ऊपर, एंड सो पीपल डोंट लिसन टू यू. एंड आई एग्री विथ यू, एसेट एलोकेशन में होना चाहिए, but one should not get too bullish or too bearish. It should just be part of an allocation.
Right.
I think that's a very fair answer.
और ये जो स्पाइक हुआ रेट का, इसमें मेजर जो है ना कि जो डॉलर का जो डी डॉलराइजेशन जो चल रहा है एक थीम, तो आपको पता होगा पिछले साल और इस साल मिला के इंडिया एंड चाइना पुट टुगेदर हैज बॉट द मैक्सिमम अमाउंट ऑफ गोल्ड फ्रॉम द वर्ल्ड. So in terms of gold accumulation, your dollar reserve is stagnating now, is stagnant in the sense that Indian government is not adding up more there. But in terms of gold, China and India has accumulated the highest in the last 2 years. So as a result of that, you're already witnessing that the prices are going up.
It is said that Indian housewives have more gold than India has.
Right. True.
Great, Vikas.
Yeah.
मैंने बहुत enjoy किया ये session. This was, and thank you for accommodating this surprise.
Thank you.
मेरे को बहुत मजा आया because अक्सर हम लोग मार्केट्स की बात करते हैं, एंड आई थिंक आजकल के इन्वेस्टर को भी बहुत ज्ञान हो गया है. बट समबडी लाइक यू कोई आके बात करता है कि कैसे उसने अपना बिजनेस बनाया है. आई थिंक रियल वेल्थ विल कम बाय एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, और आपके जैसे एंटरप्रेन्योर्स बनते रहे, बढ़ते रहे. आई विश फ्रॉम द बॉटम ऑफ माई हार्ट, एंड डू वेल. मे बी नेक्स्ट टाइम we will do a completely different story कि कैसे है, and we can get into odds and all of that. But I frankly really enjoyed this conversation, and I hope your clients and your well-wishers and people who are budding entrepreneurs also enjoy it.
Yeah. No, I'm grateful. Thank you. I was not prepared for this, so thank you so much.
Your clarity of thought is so good that even though you were not prepared, you were on the ball. Answers fatafat. I really admire that about you.
Yeah, so this is what we do throughout the day. So I thought I'll just bring it there without decorating anything. So it's an ex-tempo conversation that I would say that we.
Yes. So, thank you so much, Vikas.
Thank you.
Thank you.